Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. I'm not doing any singing right now just because I am exceedingly sick and it is not good. So I'm just doing the Patreon member shout out before then. But guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. I did make a post before about the what is going to be worth more, what I think is more undervalued or overvalued. I do want to start making a little bit more of these videos, general market analysis for what's under and overvalued. I'm going to start with two today. Both of them are absolute favorites of mine. Y'all know it. It's going to be the secret rare Deadpool and the secret rare alligator Loki. And currently, right now, there's going to be a bunch of different ways we can go with this. We have one. I made a post before saying that no way is the secret rare Deadpool short term supposed to be within $200 of the secret rare alligator Loki. And I love alligator Loki. I have 11 of those, and I only have one secret rare Deadpool. So why I said that was because, like, okay, well, Deadpool has had two movies, is in a bunch of animation, a bunch of shows. The comics have been around for a long time, and is a fan favorite. Like, this was one of the characters that people didn't need to go and see in a movie before it got popular. Didn't need to go and see it in a series. Need to see it referenced a million times in the MCU or wherever else. Very popular before any of that happened. Actually, it was the fans that went and basically got the movie made. So, that being said, I said before that short-term, the Deadpool Secret Rare should be a lot higher than the Loki Secret Rare. And I was right. It went up a couple $100. But that being said, there's a couple of reasons for that. One, because it's still the first day. That still might go down. But it's just because there's only, let's say, double. There's 1,666 of the Secret Rare Deadpools, only 800 of the Secret Rare Lokis. Now, out of the 800 Secret Rare Lokis, take out 40 of those, because there's, they keep the first 40. Same with Deadpool. So let's say 760 to 1,646. Or, I'm sorry, 26 instead of 66. So you take those away. Currently, right now, me and one other person have about 4, or a little bit over the 4% of the, actually about 5% of the available Secret Rare Alligator Lokis. It's me and Dr. Profit. Now, that dude just doesn't sell. I told y'all I'll probably start selling 2023. The reason why I want to wait for that is just because that's when Loki Season 2 comes out. And that's the other thing. Secret Rare Alligator Loki has had pretty much zero. There's some people that don't watch the Disney Plus series. There's some people that only watch the MCU. And if you only watch the MCU, you're not going to know who Gator Loki is. You're not going to know who any of the other variants are. You might just say, like, oh, well, he died in this movie, and I just don't think that that this will keep my attention, so you don't see it. So a lot of people just don't know who he is. Even people that do keep up kind of with the Disney Plus, again, they might not know. But there's been zero movies about him. I don't think Alligator Loki will ever have his own movie. I think he just might appear in Loki series, maybe a Thor thing. But again, after Spider-Man, and you see, oh, hey, lots of multiversal things can come in. Secret Wars and that type of deal will probably be like an Avengers 5 type of thing. But that being said, we can conclude that Secret Rare Alligator Loki has a lot of room to grow in the long term. In the short term, we have a couple of reasons why Deadpool is a little low. If you take the Secret Rare, the Ultra Rare, and the common Alligator Loki, there's about 14,000 of them. Before you take, so I guess take away 120 because we're taking away 40 of each, so about 13,880. But there are 46,330 of the Deadpools in general. So one of the things that you have there is about 3.3x the amount. So 3.3x the amount of Deadpools as there is to Alligator Loki. Just in general, if you didn't want the Secret Rare or Ultra Rare, you have a lot more options, a lot more cheaper options, with Deadpool. And also because a lot of the common is getting a lot of attention because, well, why? Because that's the only Deadpool that doesn't have a Christmas sweater on. I think eventually, at some point, people will say, like, I don't care if it has a Christmas sweater or not. It's just the first appearance. Deadpool, Secret Rare, only 16. Again, those movies made, like, hundreds of millions of dollars each. When you're making hundreds of millions of dollars, you like a bunch of people are gonna want that. And again, I understand. Hey, I think the rare is undervalued too, because that's the only thing that really has like, a weapon. It's got that Christmas sword. It's got that candy cane blade. Deadpool is known for using blades, katanas, but pretty much anything he can get his hands on. He once stabbed someone with his own femur, broke his leg, broke it off, called it femur stab. It was great. I think I've gone over that before. But, so I think short term, Deadpool still has a lot more room to grow in the short term. Long term, I do think Secret Rare Alligator Loki does have the best thing. Because again, right now, you have like me and one other person that take up 4 or 5% of the Secret Rare Alligator Loki. To my knowledge, nobody's done that with Deadpool yet. To my knowledge, nobody has gone on and said like, oh, hey, yeah, let me buy up a bunch of these. If I still had 20,000, maybe I would. Maybe I would buy a couple of them. But not right now. Right now, I am pretty much skint. I am broke. There's no gems left. Like, if Pokemon comes out, I don't know what I'm going to do. I kind of shot myself in the foot with that one if they do announce that. I will try to... If you have only a few gems, I think the common Alligator Loki is probably your best bet. As opposed to the common Deadpool, because that one's already, high. Whereas that common Alligator Loki is not that high. But again, like I've seen it in Pokemon where it's like, okay, well, I can't afford the PSA 10, I'll get the PSA 9, PSA 8, PSA 7, and so on and so forth. And they'll do that because there's just a lot more quantity of that card. There's just a lot more quantity in that grade. And you have that with Deadpool. So long term, I do see Secret Rare Alligator Loki actually surpassing Deadpool. This is not taking into account memes. Obviously, Deadpool has a bunch of memes. There's a couple memes of me made of Deadpool. Go to my Twitter and check those out. Those are pretty hysterical. The reason why I wanted to go over this is just because one is very, very new. Like today new. The other is not so new, but it is, in my opinion, still one of the newer ones. They're both Marvel. Again, Things Love Pets. Who's everyone's favorite character in Fairy Tail? It's Happy. It's the cat. Who's most people's favorite character in Seven Deadly Sins? It's Hawk. No, Hawk is not a bird. Hawk is actually a pig. They named it Hawk just to troll. But that's why, again, in Pokemon, is your favorite character Brock or Ash or Misty? It's probably Pikachu. It's probably maybe it's Gary because he's such a d-bag. But outside of that, it's because of those other things. So that's my technical analysis, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. But if I really wanted to, if I really thought Secret Rare Deadpool was going to moon harder long term than Secret Rare Alligator Loki, I'd be selling those Alligator Lokis for him. But I'm not. I did sell my James Bond set today because I completed it. I just wanted to get the points, so I completed it, and then I sold it. So I have a couple of gems left, but that's it. Everyone, please check out Star Helix, Wendy Stibalis, Kyle Willson, and Golden Assets on YouTube. At Not Star Helix, at Hey David Don, and at EQ_crypto on Twitter. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. I love you all. I'll try to be back making live streams on Monday, but we'll see. All right, love you guys. Bye. Meow, 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 meow.